What is up, my kings, my queens, and my royals in between? Yeah, we're very much so in danger here, unfortunately. But I'm Lord Rosnell, this is Pokemon 3D, and I'm a big dum-dum. I accidentally clicked on quit to menu instead of, back to game. And yeah, so now we're all the way back here, and we lost pretty much all the progress of the previous episode. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw this at the beginning of essentially next stream, so when you see everything get cut together and I now have a different shirt on, realistically, don't be confused. I'm gonna run this back, and you guys aren't gonna have to worry about that. We're just gonna, kind of cut it back to where we were, which is essentially at the Pokemon Center, and yeah. So sorry about that. Sorry for any confusion, and yeah. I guess I'll see you next. It'll be a week for me until I see you again, but it'll be like just a quick cut right here, more or less, to just okay, just a quick update. We're pretty much at the end of like the regular stream, but this is what happened between me saying I done goofed to where we are. We're back where we essentially were. We've done all the same battles and whatnot. Only a couple big differences is we got a Bellsprout from the Dark Cave, like in the area between the Dark Cave and the city itself. We picked up a Hoot in the area where we found the Ladybug. We did run into a Ghastly because it became nighttime in the Bellsprout Tower, but we killed it with an Ember, which we just full-on one-shot it. And we picked up the Wooper instead of the Ekans on the way down. We also found out that they definitely bugged something with rollout and how that works. I still got the XP for it, it never actually calculated it in. So that's why Dudette's all the way up to 16 already. And because it skipped over, because it happened to us twice going through Falconer's Gym. And yeah, and because of it skipping over everything and not calculating anything in, we now officially missed out on Magnitude, which sucks. But after we get the 4th badge from Ecruteak City, we can go to the move reminder, and then Dudette can relearn Magnitude, theoretically, at least I hope. So that's kind of where we're at. That's where we stand. Oh, also, I did turn on the double XP modifier just to make my life easier. We're going to keep it this way. If I feel like I'm starting to get way too overpowered, I'll turn it back off. But for grinding purposes, if it gets to that point, we're like, okay, I need to grind things out, I'm going to turn it back on. But let's see where it is and all that. But yeah, so we made it back. No more oopsies. Fingers crossed at the very least. And yeah, enjoy what is going to be an actual full-on episode now. What is up, my kings, my queens, and my royals in between? I'm Lord Rosnell. This is Pokemon 3D, and we did some work. We did some work. We caught back up. Oh, before I forget, we do have double XP turned on. I turned that on to help get us through a lot of leveling, because trying to level in this game, it sucks. It sucks a lot. But I'm gonna keep it on for now. If we start getting a little too over leveled, I'll turn it back off. But I personally don't feel like it's made that much of a difference, but it could just be me. And I did check before I hopped on here. I can join in a full-on server, so that way multiple people can join. So I should be able to do link trades and whatnot to evolve Pokemon. I'll just probably have to do that off stream. So we might have something there. I think I have this guy and I think that guy right there. I think those two people I still have to battle. So yeah. So we'll deal with those, get Zubat Girl up and going, and then we'll make our way to the next gym. Also, I just want to point it out, from all the way over here, we can still see Bellsprout Tower and the signs for the Pokemon Gym and the Pokemart. Like, how cool is that? Like, that's not something you can experience in just the regular game. That right there, that is one of the greatest little features in Pokemon 3D. Like, if you're not blown away by this game, I don't know what would blow you away. I don't know what. Damn good draw distance. I will say I had to turn it up to max, but I mean, I can't imagine most computers aren't going to be able to do that. This shouldn't be that intensive of a game, am I right? But yeah, no, Papa, I 100% understand, like, wanting to be able to, like, actually get your hands on the technology, see how it works, see, like, just actually know what it feels like, and, like, how smooth everything goes. Like, because, like, in my brain, like, I've seen people use drawing tablets and whatnot, but, like, I want to, like, know what it's actually like with my own experience. Because I did enjoy drawing. I was actually pretty decent at drawing for the most part. It's just I never like full on like dove into it. Because I remember my one art teacher was like incredibly impressed with one of the things I drew. It was one project that we did where the drawing like I don't want to say style, but method. The drawing method was you draw the picture upside down, so that way, like it helps you focus on XYZ thing. And I chose a picture of Bender from Futurama from the scene where he goes to flush Nibbler down the toilet. I was like, I like followed the drawing itself, and I did all that, but like I freehand drew the toilet in my bathroom in the house that I was growing up in, and my teacher was like really impressed with like just the amount of detail, how like just like precise I got with it. And from there, like that like really got me into like drawing for a little bit, and I got pretty good at drawing a lot of the Futurama characters. I think it's because of the whole Bender drawing and how well that went, and like that kind of gave me that one like focus into like, okay, this is kind of what I want to like kind of focus on, and it worked out well. Like I got really good at drawing Fry, I got pretty decent at Bender, and I started working on Zoidberg. Okay, Subacro, I'm gonna need you to wake the fuck up, please. But yeah, I don't know what ended up eventually getting in the way, but okay, I should be able to do one more bite. Another Poliwag. Yeah, let's go ahead and. Ooh. You know what? I do not want to swap. Alright. So long as you don't put me to sleep, I should be okay. Let's Leech Life, get some health back. I'm like, you don't want to learn how to make my own emotes? Yeah, for sure. Like I said before on Twitter, there's two artists that I particularly enjoy seeing their art, and I've seen the different emotes they've put out over time, and I really like them, which I don't mind throwing money at them, but I feel like it'd be kind of neat to make my own, because the emotes that I do have now, other than the two that Jambo made for me, I've all made for myself, just through like little bits of like Photoshop, and by Photoshop I mean GIMP, because your boy ain't paying for Adobe. Let me tell you that right now. I ain't paying for Adobe. Fuck that shit. But it's like it's like they're not necessarily the greatest emotes, but they're mine. I made them, and they hold a little special place in my heart, you know? Yeah, I was big into drawing as a kid, won a couple drawing contests, and then just stopped. Only contest that I ever won that came close to that was a coloring contest. And it was it was during Christmas time, and I won 3rd place? And I don't know like how wide it was. I don't know if it's a county or whatever, but there was a lot of people. Also, I should not have leech life there. That worked out better than I would have expected. You know what? I'll take it. Oh, it's also a level 6. That's probably why. But I don't even remember what I won from getting 3rd place. I just remember that the place where the like little ceremony was held, where everybody, you know, showed up, everybody got their pictures taken for the newspaper and all that, was in like the little fire hall that was like not super far away from where my grandma lives. I remember that, but I don't remember what I won. I don't think it was anything too crazy. It might have been like a $20 gift card, but still. If you decide to try emote drawing stuff, you should look into Clip Studio Paint. A lot of emote artists use it, and it's a one-time perpetual license. Got it. Okay. Now that's something I'd be more than happy to pay for. I know I saw on Twitter not that long ago someone made a post because they had Photoshop and they paid for it yearly, and they were like, okay, I don't need this anymore, let me cancel. But if you pay like the yearly price but you only pay it monthly, they give you like a severance fee or whatever, a cancellation fee, and that was like an extra like couple $100, which is ridiculous. Like, I understand like when you sign up for the monthly payments for the yearly pricing, it makes sense because you're pretty much saying, I'm going to pay for a year, it's just I am only going to do it monthly. So it's like, that makes sense. It's kind of annoying. Also, ooh, we get a sand shrew? Okay. Okay, I'm interested in a sand shrew. I also need, how about Astonish? But they made a whole list of, different Adobe products. And it's like, okay, it's like, they have like little symbols by each one. It's like, okay, this one's like free and an open source. This one's like a one-time payment and all that. Like, there's so many options out there where you don't have to actually like pay for Adobe to get Adobe quality results. Like, I want to learn how to use GIMP a lot better because I know that can do a lot. It's just I haven't even scratched the surface. Like, I know that I can do a little bit with it, but other than that, oh wow, it's like I pay the monthly for Adobe Suite, but I have a student discount from one of my daughters. Nice. But yeah, I don't think Photoshop is great for drawing, really. Gotcha. Alright, Sand Shrew! Alright. What do we nickname the Sand Shrew? That's the big question. What do we nickname the Sand Shrew? If I were to name a Sand Shrew, like, I don't normally get to nickname a Sand Shrew. Scratchy? Alright, I like Scratchy. Ooh, actually, wait, hold on. Let me double check something. Because somebody made a comment on one of my videos, not horribly, actually it'll probably be quicker on my phone, made a comment a while ago, and I think I need to keep an eye out for something that would be good for either a cocoa or a blueberry. I don't think cocoa would work here, but I could see... no, I want to see all the comments. Pikachu. Yep, seen those. Yep. First, God, so many comments. Okay, cocoa or blueberry. Okay, it was cocoa or blueberry. All right, Soul Blue. I promise I will remember this. But I want to get a good option for cocoa or blueberry. All right, but I have it in my head. I remember. But I like Scratchy for Sandshrew. I think that one works. I don't think cocoa would fit. Canva free plan is good, like for channel art and Photoshop. That's what I mainly use for all my thumbnails and whatnot. It's just I use that, and anytime I need to what's the word I'm looking for? Like anytime I need to like do any kind of like minor photoshopping, like a lot of the things that I will occasionally grab, or like when I take pictures of myself, I use background remover.bg or something like that. It's a simple little website. If you literally Google background remover, it's like the first website that comes up, and it will literally just wipe out the background of your photo. And it has this nice little like feature where it, like, say the AI of it like doesn't actually catch everything. You have like a little raise tool, and like, okay, here's this little area that you missed, please get rid of it, and it'll get rid of it. It's such a nice tool. It has saved me so much time, and 20 bucks says, like, I think I've used that in all of my thumbnails in some way, shape, or form. Especially if my thumbnail has a picture of me in it. I've used the background remover for that. Saves me so much time. It's so easy. Highly recommended for anybody. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like TikTok. That's a website that TikTok showed me. Just like this game. I found out about... Did I find out about this game through TikTok? Or was this like one of those rabbit holes that I fell down because of all the different fan-made games I was looking at? Haichi mama! That was a lot of damage. Also, why are you so fast, Onyx? Like, seriously, a level 11 Onyx. I mean, it's still, wow. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do a swap skis. Oh yeah, you don't actually have... Ooh, okay, this is Akko Tacos. Okay, we don't have good options. Okay, all right, we're gonna go do that. And we're gonna roll out. It's not gonna be super effective or anything, but that's fine. We don't need it to be super effective. We just need it to build up, right? All right, I think in this case we defense curl. That's fine. We defense curl, we save ourselves a little bit of trouble. Ooh, that, okay, okay. This might get a little, okay, that was a chunky hit. Straight off. All right, it might be close, but I think we'll be okay. All right, one more rollout and we'll be set. Okay, the bind doesn't happen until after. Rock Tomb's not going to be a lot of damage. As long as we hit. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's not good for us. Alright, how much? We got 11. I don't think that's enough for us to realistically make it through. Let's go ahead, hit the potion, and then restart up rollout. Oh, it looks like the bind ended. Thank God. That's definitely one thing that I generally have to keep in mind, is that moves like bind and wrap are just nice passive damage. It's like, yeah, it's not necessarily strong with like the initial hit, but it's the consistent damage afterward that's huge. Okay, let's head out real quick because that guy, he did a number on us. He did a number on us. Ugh. But yeah, eventually getting to the point of making my own emotes and slowly but surely progressing the level of thumbnails that I create. It's like, because I feel like every time I've made essentially a new thumbnail for something else, I've at least improved in some way, shape, or form. Maybe not necessarily leaps and bounds, but I feel like if you go through all of my thumbnails per series, you will notice a difference and an improvement as things go along. And I think it's a combination of my ability to do XYZ thing and the fact that I am slowly but surely like trying to think outside of the box type of deal and be like, okay, how can I make this interesting? How can I make this work? Type of deal. Like the thumbnails for all my fan-made Pokemon games, they're probably, for the most part, they're all going to follow the same general format of picture of me, in like overall like arcing title of like what the game is itself on the thumbnail, and then like number in like the bottom of the corner to be like, okay, this is this part in the series type of deal, and then actual like Pokemon that are either on my team at the end of the by the end of the episode, or Pokemon that we've gotten throughout the episode itself, depending on you know kind of how that ends up going. And then I don't know if I already said this because brain mush, but the overarching background is most likely going to be, if not a screenshot from the game itself, or at the very least like a nice kind of like cohesive picture that like ties everything together. And the only thing that'll realistically change from thumbnail to thumbnail is the Pokemon and the number showing what episode it is or what part. And I don't know if there's any way for me to really necessarily improve on that per se at this point, other than maybe just getting slightly better at photoshopping dumb pictures of me into the scene itself, as well as like possibly coming up with more interesting ways to, I guess, take pictures for said thing. Alright, you are Fireman. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think he was gonna see me all the way over here. But yeah, like I'm hoping that I've been doing a good job overall with all my different YouTube stuffs. I feel like I have been. I mean, I've been seriously doing this for, I think, coming up on 2 years now, almost. And I've taken my channel from like maybe a dozen subscribers up to a little over 800 at this exact point in time. Which, by the way, if you are watching this, definitely, click on that like and sub. It'll help your boy out. It'll, make sure that you get to see more content like this. Because Pokemon fan-made games, those aren't going away anytime soon. Let's be real. I think this is definitely my bread and butter. This is something I'm really enjoying exploring, and the amount of people that are being exposed to this and be like, wow, this is really cool, how do I check this out? It's like being able to spread the love that is fan-made Pokemon games. It's just it makes me happy. Not to mention the fact that we have all of my first thoughts videos that are the different like video games that I've gotten keys for over like a short amount of time. I think I've maybe been doing first thoughts videos for about a year now, give or take. And those have been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed those, being able to check out a bunch of different games, being able to like try and highlight them and be like, hey, go check out this game, it's a good game. It's like, I might not have, you know, a lot of pull per se, but like, I've had at least a handful of people watch the video and be like, hey, thank you for making this video, you did a great job. I was like, you really made me want to, you know, check out this game. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, if I can reach at least one person, I'm happy, right? And then I have plans for the future. I don't know exactly how long. Don't necessarily to take for us to get to that point, but I have my Dark Souls kind of series that I'm going to be putting out, where like I actually take the time to edit things down so you're not all watching me like play the full game, but it's like you're at least getting the more interesting parts of it all, and I'm, you know, following it along with like a death counter and all that to, you know, also make things more interesting. And then I have all of my retro games that I'm going to be going through. We just recently, not that long ago, finished Diddy Kong Racing, like 100%. Like we did everything you could do in Diddy Kong Racing. And and next we're going to be moving on to Donkey Kong 64, which I'm excited about. Another N64 game that I loved growing up, but I was never able to actually like beat. So it's very nice to finally get to that point of, okay, I can finally beat this game after all these years. And I have a lot of those games on the N64. Oh yeah, alright, this is one of those weird spots where I think this place needs to flood? I don't know if it actually does or not. I can't remember. It's been a minute. Like I've played this game multiple times, but it's been so long since I've actually played it that I don't remember, you know? So, I don't remember, did we fight you or did we just walk? I think we just walked past you. So, real quick, let's run away. Talk to you. There we go. I roam far and wide in search of Pokemon. Are you looking for Pokemon too? I'm always looking for Pokemon. Always. Alright, Zubat shouldn't be a bit, I mean, not Zubat. Slowpoke shouldn't be that big of a deal. Super effective. Ooh, that pretty much completely healed us up. I love that. But yeah, I think we're in a good spot with how strong everybody currently is. Again, with Zubat Girl, perfect learning wing attack. Hell yeah. Alright. I think we'll get rid of Astonish, because Astonish is only 30 and it's a chance to flinch, but we got literally a chance to flinch in Bite, as well as like more PP. Like Astonish doesn't do much. I probably won't use Supersonic that much, but at least that will give me something different, right? Alright, cool. So, we'll get out of here. We will do everything in the next city coming up. Actually, our boy, well, our girl, Wooper. Gotta take our Burger Queen and start getting her some levels if we can. We're probably gonna do a flipski whipski, so. But hopefully it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't think we'll realistically need to really boost anybody up specifically. Oh, that's right, you haven't learned Rock Throw yet. I should have just never taken Rock Polish. Alright, what do you got? Well, hopefully it is actually fire. Actually, no, it's gonna be coughing, right? Oh no, you actually have a Vulpix. Alright, we're a little bit behind, but okay, if that was Mud Shot, I'd be all over it. But I think we can. Ember, that's what. Ooh, that did a pretty big amount of damage. But that did a pretty big amount of damage. Alright, that only did 6 points. Let's see if we risk it. Okay, alright, we're feeling pretty good. Alright. So long as it doesn't do anything hinky, I think we'll be fine. Alright, we're good. Alright. Burger Queen out here taking names. Gotta be proud of Burger Queen. Gotta be proud. Okay. Got some apricorns. Alright, so we got this patch of grass. I was gonna say, I think this guy wants to fight. Tunnel, yep, plenty of energy left. I'm glad you have energy, bro. Good for you. Go, Geodude. Alright, with 9, ooh, I don't feel nearly as comfortable. Let's go ahead and swap in Dudette. I feel at least more comfortable with Dudette. Defense curl, that's fine. Now, my only worry is at level 11, do you have... Of course, you hit your rollout. There we go, that's better. Aha, now you missed. Now we got the back-to-back. Alright, let's keep it going. Of course, you hit with a critical. That's annoying. Okay, I think one more and we should be fine. Whew, okay. Good there. Good.
I'm in danger.
We're getting close to the danger. You're not wrong about that. How's it going, Hunter? How is your Tuesday? Machop, huh? Alright, yeah, I think we will... Actually, you know what? Zubat girl, go test out your new wing attack. Go test out your new wing attack. Doing okay? Good, good. You know me, I will always take okay. Oh, right, rollout. Rollout really fucks with a final trainer battle. Though I do enjoy rollout as a move overall, I definitely will be okay with eventually getting rid of it, because it's definitely messing some things up, for sure. Like, I want to actually have the battle. I don't want to cheese my like last way through, right? Because it looks like even if it would, I mean, I don't know if rollout would have hit that Machop, That would have been like, what, the 4th one in a row? Yeah, no, it would have absolutely nuked it. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. Does anybody actually have anything for me? Far-fetched. Oh, right. Okay, so I gotta remember, because that was the big pain in the forest for us. Okay, yeah, you're blocking that. Alright, so I'm trying to remember. Do we run into... When do we run into the rival? Is it... It's after we actually do the gym battle, right? I think it's after. Let's go double check real quick. With that being said, put Splash out front. Okay, we're not gonna go into the forest yet. Actually, before I forget, we're not answering Joey. Can we find any great balls here? No, just regular poke. How many pokeballs do I have? I have 5. Give me 5 more just in case. Alright, give me some more antidotes, some more awakenings, some burn heals, some ice heals, and paralyze heals. Okay. And some more potions. Why not? We'll top off. It'll be fine. Alright. Real quick. I like having Venus. I think we have a nice bit of coverage here overall. We got our fire, we got our water, we got our rock, we got our grass, we got our poison flying. Do we eventually keep Togepi? Do we swap it out for something else? Let's double check, because I don't know who all I have waiting for me in the box. It's been a minute. Alright, we got Splinter, Lilith, and Scratchy. And no one in the graveyard. Good. That's right, because everything died. Because I accidentally exited out of the game instead of saving. That's right, because I think we originally lost Lilith, right? I think that's what happened. Alright. I like these as backups, but I don't think it's anything that specifically needs to be on the team at this exact moment, right? I think we have a nice coverage. Like if we can get like an actual fighting type, like if I get lucky enough to catch a whatchamacallit, a Drowsy to trade off for the Machop. Alright, so we're not worried about the Geodude. Ooh, burned it. Nice. Let's go. But, yeah. But yeah, if we can get a fighting type specifically for the Wit, that'd be great. Though we can just get the ride move and teach it to somebody so that they have a fighting move. So we don't necessarily need Machop. Heyo, Mike. How's it going? How is your Tuesday? I only minorly had to think about that again. If I remember correctly, you were close to getting the plat for Sea of Stars last time we talked. Did you finally get around to it? I feel like I remember you mentioning something in one of Harv's streams not that long ago. I just can't remember if you actually got to it. Spearow. Okay, we don't have Spearow. Okay. Let's try and catch the Spearow. Ha! That did a lot more damage than I expected it to. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. One bit. Alright, you know, let's throw a Pokeball. Let's throw a Pokeball. Let's catch this Spearow. Alright, if anybody has a, I have a nickname in my brain. If anybody has a nickname they want, say it now or forever hold your peace. But I have one. And no, this isn't going to be the Cocoa or Blueberry. I don't think Cocoa fits for this. It's close. It's close. It could generally be a Cocoa, but I have something else in mind. It's going to be Karen. Because it's a grumpy bird. Fear O? Oh, okay. Alright, you know what? I like that. Okay, it'll help if it takes all my button presses. I like that. I'm here for that. This is why I asked. This is why I ask. I like chat's suggestions for nicknames a lot of the time. Alright, so let's hit up Kurt. Get the whole stuff thing. Oh, my name was Karen. I was just going for Karen because it's a grumpy old bird. Whenever you see a Spearow or a Fearow, I feel like it just gives Karen vibes. I'm clever. You absolutely are, Mike. You 100% are. That's a top-notch nickname. 10 out of 10. Yep, you fell down here. Yep, fell down. Yep, yep. God, you talk a lot, Kurt. Alright. Alright, what do you got? What do you got? You have a hustle down here? Yep. God, a lot. I never nicknamed my Pokemon. For the longest time, I never did either. And I'm trying to remember when I started, but ever since I started nicknaming my Pokemon, it just became second nature to me. Like, it always helped me gain that extra bit of a connection to my Pokemon. I got the Plat on the weekend, nice, and now I don't know what to play. It's like I only have a 79 game backlog. I mean, how are you supposed to choose from that? That's like so small amount of games. There's like nothing to choose from. Oh. Well, fingers crossed, yeah. Yeah, you get a nice inkling for something, and then it makes your life easier to choose. I know, right? Time to buy a new game? Exactly. It's like you beat one, so it's time to buy one. That's the rule, right? Every time you beat a game, you get to buy a game. You know what? Get Rise of Ronin. Go buy that. Platinum that. Which I do want to get Rise of Ronin at some point. That game looks pretty damn good. And if you're in Beard and the Hair's Discord, you might have seen me post it, but I saw a TikTok the other day where if you go to sneak attack a dog, you don't actually like sneak attack the dog, you just like sneak up, give it some head pats, and then it becomes your friend. Like 10 out of 10. Game of the year right there. It's like, I don't have to kill any dogs. It's like, yeah, you know what? That's the game for me, 100%. I don't care what other things are going on in that that game. That's a big W quality to have in a game. All right. Again, trying to get at least some experience for Burger Queen here. But I will say, Mike, I know your general conundrum, because back in college, I was very big into achievement hunting. Not nearly as into it now, mainly because I don't feel like I have the amount of time that I used to. Oh, also stairs on the other side. Gotta go to the other side. Slowpoke would have been such a good get. But I'm trying to think. What were the words I'm trying to use? Oh, so I went through the entire list of games that I had, and I ranked how easy / hard I thought it would end up being to get all the achievements for said game, as well as like how long it should theoretically take to do so. And I can't remember the program, but it was like it was one of the like Microsoft Word, Excel, and all that, like, and I put it through the program. I think it was like called Database or something like that. I can't remember what it was called, but I put it through that, and so like I could like organize it in like multiple different ways and be like, okay, this is what should be the quickest. These ones should be the easiest. Like, also, I did not mean to fight there. Okay. I don't want Rise of the Ronin at all. I mean, fair. It's definitely not going to be for everybody, but it has my interest. Also, let's try Mudshot. But it looks like a really fun game to me, and I could see myself really enjoying it. It's like, I haven't seen a whole lot of gameplay of it, but the little bit I have seen, it's like that like nice kind of mix between Assassin's Creed and like kind of like a Souls-like as well. And I think that's what really grabbed my attention, you know? Because Assassin's Creed, great game series. Do really enjoy it. I will say, they kind of lost me a bit at a couple points in time. Assassin's Creed 3, but I think that was a combination of it didn't have necessarily the best launch, and Halo 4 came out literally the week after. So, you know, that didn't help. That didn't help at all. And then trying to think what else. Black Flag was really great. Really enjoyed Black Flag. And then I didn't play anything until Unity, because it got to the point where they were like putting out a new Assassin's Creed every year type of deal, and it's just like it became less interesting because they completely stepped away from the original storyline for the most part. They're just like, okay, like I don't understand why you're going this route and all that. And then eventually, like, because it went on sale, I eventually picked up Odyssey and then Origins, and those were great. 10 out of 10. Like, if you want good Assassin's Creed games, those are the games that you want. Odyssey and let me heal up real quick. But Odyssey and Origins, 10 out of 10. I cannot recommend those games enough. I had so much fun with those. Valhalla, I played a bit of. It's not a bad game. It's just, I think there's too much, and I just don't have the time to commit to how much game there is, you know? And I think that's where that game suffers. It's like, I think it's like, and I think the same of like Elden Ring. Elden Ring overall fun game. I personally think it's got way too much to do in it. Way too much to do with not enough like variety, you know? But that's kind of what you get when you get like a giant open world game, you know? You gotta fill it with something, and it's hard to make an open world game like feel like it flows together well. Like Ghost of Tsushima, I think they did it perfectly. It's not like a hyper open world where it's like the hugest map ever, but with the way they have everything set up, it's just so incredibly easy to ping from one quest to another quest to a point of interest, and it's like everything kind of just like naturally flows. So you generally, for the most part, like it's like you can explore the majority of the map and be like, okay, you're constantly being able to like, I can go to this, and then I can go to that, and then I can go to this, and it all flows together, and each thing that you do feels important, feels like you're actually like getting a worthwhile reward for doing it. Also, did we catch something down here? I just realized I don't think we ever caught something down here. Did we catch something? I don't remember if we caught some. All right, we're gonna catch the slowpoke real quick. Because I'm sitting here and I'm just now thinking, I know we caught the sand shrew in the other cave. I don't think we actually caught something down here. I know you know what? No. I won't catch it. I think that's just me, like, going through on my own. No, we're not gonna catch it. We're not gonna catch it. That feels like that goes against the whole thing. That's on me for not remembering that we didn't catch anything here. I could do Prince of Persia or something else I started already. I mean, that would make sense. Starting something that you've already finishing something you've already started makes a whole lot of sense. I would definitely say that's a good choice. I know my one friend Chester, he streamed playing through Prince of Persia, and that game looks like a lot of fun. And I think I don't know if he like 100%ed it or he just like did most of everything. But I definitely think that's something that you could probably do pretty easily. Alright, ads are going to start here in like 2 minutes. But I don't want to necessarily start the gym battle until we actually, you know, like, we might as well just start the gym battle at the beginning of the next episode, right? I feel like that makes sense. Because, I mean, for one, I don't know how many people are actually, like, taking the time to watch the whole video, which, first of all, if you are here and you have watched the whole video, first of all, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your time. But, yeah, no, I feel like it'll be a much more interesting start to start with going through the gym battle. So, fingers crossed that helps the next part do well. But yeah, again, like I said, if you made it this far, first of all, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your time. If you are enjoying the content, definitely drop a like and a sub. It lets me know I'm doing a good job. It lets the algorithm know I'm doing a good job. And if the algorithm gets happy, then it pushes out my video to more people. And more people see it, numbers go up, I get happy. It's a whole thing. I'm sure if you've been on YouTube for any amount of time, is that you've heard the spiel before, right? You not necessarily even my spiel, but anybody's spiel. But yeah, no, it's like I'm enjoying this. I enjoy making this content, and if you get any form of entertainment, I'm happy. Even if you don't click the like or the sub, like if you got some form of enjoyment, if you got to forget that life sucks for any amount of time by watching my content, I've done my job. You don't have to like, you don't have to sub. It's like you do what you, it's like you do what you do. But it would help me out, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to feel any sort of way to do that whatsoever. It just, I gotta play the game. Gotta play the game. But yeah, again, thank you so much for your time. I do really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.